Instincts you fight daily that evolution forgot to delete. Let's get right into it. Number 10. The snack-seek alarm. You know that moment when you open the fridge, stare inside, find nothing, close it, and then somehow open it again 10 seconds later like a raccoon with short-term memory loss? Yeah, that's not stupidity. That's evolution. Your brain is wired to forage constantly because your ancestors lived in a world where snacks were berries, roots, or whatever didn't kill them on contact. So your body still behaves like food might magically appear if you check one more time. This instinct used to keep humans alive. Now it just keeps you pacing between the fridge and the pantry like you're reenacting a nature documentary about confused primates. Your brain wants high-calorie food because calories meant survival. It doesn't know you live in an era of Uber Eats and midnight pizza. It's still acting like winter is coming and you need to stockpile fat like a nervous squirrel. So yes, that unnecessary urge to snack is ancient wiring. Evolution wanted to save you. Modern life just wants to sell you chips. Number 9. The something's behind me. Panic. You're walking in the dark, maybe down a hallway, maybe in your own house, and suddenly your brain decides, a monster is absolutely following us right now. You pick up the pace like you're being hunted by a prehistoric panther that definitely does not exist. Congratulations. You're experiencing your leftover predator detection instincts. Your brain's threat system is ancient and very jumpy. It's so afraid of missing danger that it'd rather give you 20 false alarms than let one real threat slip through. Back in the wild, that overreaction saved lives. Better to freak out over a rustling bush than become a midday snack. But today, the biggest predator in your house is a Roomba. Your rational mind knows you're safe. Your survival brain is like, run now. It's outdated software, but you can't uninstall it. You can only walk faster and pretend you weren't scared. Number 8. Staring at faces that aren't there. Ever see a face in a power outlet? Or a smiley expression in your shower tiles? Or worse, think someone is looking at you even when they aren't? That's pareidolia, and your brain is obsessed with it. Humans evolved with face detection software dialed up to 11 because recognizing faces quickly was essential. For social bonding, for spotting enemies, for not angering someone larger than you with a stick. Now this instinct is still running full speed even though you're surrounded by furniture, buildings, emojis, and cars that all vaguely look like they want to murder you. Your brain will literally hallucinate faces just to feel safe, or unsafe, depends on the lighting. So when you see a creepy face pattern in the dark and your heart stops, that's evolution whispering, better safe than eaten. Number 7. The urge to jump from high places. You've probably stood at the edge of a cliff, balcony, or tall staircase and had that intrusive voice whisper, hey, what if we jumped? Don't worry, you're not unhinged. Well, not more than the rest of humanity. It's called the high place phenomenon, and it comes from an ancient instinct to back away from danger. Your brain senses the fall risk and sends an alarm signal, but your conscious mind receives it weirdly, turning step back into, what if you yeet yourself? It's like evolution built a safety feature but paired it with the worst possible user interface. The instinct is trying to protect you, but it feels like your brain is running experimental chaos software. So no, you don't want to jump. That's just your ancient survival system sending a message in the world's most confusing format. Number 6. You freeze when someone yells your name. You know that split-second paralysis when someone shouts, hey, behind you, even when it's your friend, not a serial killer? Your whole body locks up like an ancient computer loading a large JPEG. This is your startle response, an extremely old survival mechanism designed to keep you alive when something unexpected happens. Back in prehistoric times, freezing for even half a second helped your ancestors figure out whether the noise behind them was a friendly grunt or a tiger with commitment issues. That moment of stillness let the brain gather data before reacting. Today, the biggest threat behind you is usually someone asking you to help them move furniture. But your nervous system doesn't care. It hears your name shouted at a slightly high volume and slams the panic button. Muscles tense, breathing pauses, and your brain does a dramatic reboot. Evolution hasn't updated this feature because, technically, it still works. even if all it's doing is making you look like a startled garden gnome in public. Number 5. You instantly judge strangers. You see someone for half a second and, boom, your brain has already created a whole personality profile. Nice? Mean? Suspicious? Probably likes mint chocolate chip? You don't even do it on purpose. Your brain just auto-generates opinions like a judgmental AI. This instinct comes from the days when quick assessments meant survival. If you misjudged someone, you didn't just have an awkward social interaction. You possibly got clubbed, stabbed, or dragged into a territorial dispute you didn't sign up for. So humans evolved hyper-fast social scanners to categorize friend or foe instantly. In the modern world, this instinct is a little outdated. You're not evaluating cave rivals anymore. You're deciding if the guy in line at Starbucks seems weird because his eyebrows look villainous. Your brain still runs ancient software, labeling people before they even say hello. Evolution isn't subtle. It's just fast, anxious, and kind of rude. Number 4. You hoard useless stuff for no reason. That drawer of cables you'll never use. The box of mystery chargers you swear you might need one day. The old shirts from 2011 you refuse to throw out. That's not clutter. That's evolutionary inheritance. Your ancestors survived by keeping things. Tools, scraps, stones, fibers, anything that might be useful later. When resources were unpredictable, hoarding was smart. It meant survival through winters, droughts, and, oh no, the food ran out again seasons. The instinct was so valuable that it stuck around for thousands of years. Fast forward to today, and your brain still thinks you live in a world of scarcity. So when you try to throw something away, that ancient voice whispers, "No, what if you need it? What if society collapses and you require 15 USB cables to rebuild civilization?" So you keep it, and everything else. You're not messy. You're evolution's favorite collector. Number 3. You look where others look. Someone suddenly stares at something. A window, a doorway, a patch of empty air. And without thinking, your head whips around too. You don't even know what you're looking for. Could be danger. Could be a bug. Could be absolutely nothing. But your eyes follow anyway, because evolution made you the nosiest creature alive. This instinct is called gaze following, and it's ancient. Early humans survived by copying each other's attention. If one person spotted a predator, everyone needed to react instantly. No time for a committee meeting. So your brain glued itself to other people's eyeballs and decided, if they're looking, we're looking. Today, this instinct is still strong, even though the biggest danger someone might be pointing at is a dog wearing shoes or a cloud that supposedly looks like Shrek. You're not being weird. You're being biologically cooperative. Evolution built you to rubberneck like a pro. Number 2. You scan rooms like a paranoid owl. Walk into any room, restaurant, classroom, your friend's weird basement, and your brain instantly scans for exits, threats, and places to sit. You don't even realize you're doing it. Your eyes sweep the area like you're a secret agent, but really, you're just running old survival code. Early humans needed to know where danger could appear from, where they could flee, and where they could rest without being ambushed by something with claws. The instinct stuck, so now you evaluate Starbucks like it's a battleground. Best seat? Back corner, wall behind you, full view of the room. Worst seat? Middle table, back exposed. Evolution hates that one. Your rational brain knows you're not being hunted. Your survival brain refuses to believe it, which is why you sit where you do. Every single time. Number 1, you assume the worst. Immediately. Hear a weird thump in the night? Your brain doesn't say, probably the wind. It says, we're under attack. Prepare for battle. Feel a random pain in your side? Not gas. Definitely fatal. See a shadow? Demon. 100%. Evolution designed your danger sensing system to be dramatic because the cost of overreacting was small, but the cost of ignoring real danger was death. This instinct, called negativity bias, kept your ancestors alive. They jumped, ran, panicked, and worried their way into continuing the species. Today, the worst predator in your house is your electricity bill, but your brain still treats every inconvenience like an episode of a survival thriller. You're not overreacting. You're evolutionarily optimized for doom. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.